take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Holmgren with the steal. Nobody near Williams. Misses the three. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, Dortz fires the three. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Why, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And so just over a minute and a half. That three off the mark.
And I started doing real stuff.
Holmgren with it. Inside. Williams. Yep, it counts.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
A point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Clock at 6. Pass to Caruso. Offline with his three. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Caruso. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Thunder trailing by 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done. Trying to come off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren the screen. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
That's some 4-foot, man. Yeah.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one.
I told my shot, you know.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
I told my shot, you know.
Set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the
I see you.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes
I'll
you
probably
just
would be a
love
pain
an
for me
easy
to
look.
start, you know.
A wide open look here for Caruso. Off target from outside. Outside Williams. Here's Holmgren. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Holmgren's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Pass to Caruso. Hits the three-point bomb. Caruso's got 6. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back at the centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. For 3, Williams. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Dort. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Motherfuckers.
Outside, Dort. And he's good on the 3-ball. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Oklahoma City leading by 5.
That motherfucker.
Holmgren the screen.
Motherfucker.
Gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work.
So you all out time with that motherfucker?
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You lying
And an
shit.
eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
To the middle, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, wide open. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Up in time. And the first half is now in the books. Thunder lead by 9. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Thunder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Williams outside. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Thunder trailing by 9. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly is.
I agree. David, he is fearless. The Thunder with another miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Holmgren. And he makes the bucket. Now a three-point play chance here for him.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Hey, play that Trina song, Keisha.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Hey, Trina.
Dort hands it from downtown. Dort's got 6 points.
How that song go? He'd be like, one time for the bookie.
This is a growing part of his skill set.
Holmgren in the corner.
How you know that song?
Pass to Dort.
Yeah, amigo.
can't
do this in the training.
Holmgren can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get...
You do this in the training, bro.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
You need to hit that ball on the truck.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. To the paint. Now, here's Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on
You know, JT, it don't matter to me, bro.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Yeah.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
They play that JT, bro.
That's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams. And his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great
Turn
at
up to your game.
for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Oklahoma City gets the three.
So what?
Holmgren. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's 19 points for Chet Holmgren.
One time for the bitches.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And here is Caruso. And the Thunder, another three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender.
I know Nicky.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Holmgren in the corner. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got 6.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation
Yeah,
as a
Wally.
spacer.
It's stolen by Dort.
Hey, Rich on the ground, we don't want her.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
27 seconds left to play in the third.
Hey, Rich on the ground, we don't want her.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Hey, Rich on the ground, we don't want her.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Alabama the best team in college.
So it's the Thunder now. 3-point
How
lead.
Penn State better than us?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Oklahoma City out in front, up 3. Doug.
43.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Nice defense from Dort.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'll love to see him force the issue.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
I'm gonna bet on UOC tonight.
Pass to
Outside bitch.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort to take the lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up.
Yeah.
It's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Down low, Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from long distance. Thunder trailing by 3. Fires the 3. Kept alive. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. If they get it done, we'll see, guys."
Okay, David, thanks.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Pass to Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Caruso's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder. Outside, Dort. Knocked away. Back to Caruso. Inside. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. They grab their own miss. Six to shoot. Second chance shot. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The wing jumper off target.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
From past the arc, the Thunder pull it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now Caruso gets it to go from beyond the arc.
heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Driving in, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Hey, y'all watch the game?
How do you remember the last one?
Y'all watching? I had to do it on YouTube.
What's your name? You ain't say nothing, bro.
Oh,
Turn
I
up,
knew
bro.
that. It's on the 47-second roll now, though. On God. This man had to watch my film. He play exactly like I do. On my mom, he play exactly like I do. Now, how more? 51-1, though, but that bitch had jumped down to like 15. But that man play exactly like
What's your name on YouTube?
Oh, Hood
32
Self-Tough.
seconds left to play in the final.
What?
Hood Self-Tough.
In the layup for two.
I thought I was thinking somebody watching this bitch, though. There's a couple people watching this bitch, though. Oh, God, he watched my film, though. I wouldn't tell y'all no lie. This man play exactly like me. Only thing about it, his dumb ass play 2-3.
King Tough?
No, Hood Self-Tough.
I see you, little bit. Why hidden?
Outside. Good on the three-point shot.
That's enough. This be fucking great, man.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get
This
the
how
win.
you be fucking great.
This was a very strong
Oh God,
showing for
I thought
Greg.
we
Not
was
necessarily
out
a
of all the
runaway
games I played,
win,
this the game I thought I
but
was
one
gonna
they'll
win.
feel very good about.
This man was being my ass. That bitch was up like 11, 12. But that's only
How you
because
came back?
that's only because I was missing my shots though. I had number open shots.
Man,
I was missing my open shots.
$1,000. Well, you signed a little sauce. Go play some head-to-head next 2K.
I'm more definitely playing that bit this year. I will give him that though. This probably the best that I played though. I hit 17 threes, dog. His dumb ass was leaving me open, but I was missing that first. That bitch was up by 12 points, bro, and blowed it.
So what time on this game? Well, how the bracket look? Oh, I could check.
You can check
that link you sent us.
Oh my, bro. Let me write that, man.
I had seen Raj go. He had
I promise
quick.
y'all, bro. If y'all would have watched this damn game, bro, y'all don't know who's who without looking at the name.